Alright guys, so Instagram have just added guides. It's a really cool new feature. It's one of the more exciting features that Instagram have added recently. So I'm going to go through it all with you, show you how it all works and show you how you can use it for your projects. So let's get into the video. Alright guys, Neil from Neil Cons Recording. Welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back to my channel if you're not. Either way, appreciate you tuning into this video. So Instagram have just released guides. So we've had IGTV, we've had Reels, they've introduced a shop now. Guides is another thing that Instagram have added to the app, but this one I think is a little bit more exciting than some of the other ones. Think of it as a mini blog. So you can make your own mini blogs using guides on Instagram and posts that you already have or other people's posts. So I'll show you the features and then you can see what I'm talking about. So let's go into the app and we'll have a look. Okay, so we'll open up Instagram and here's my account. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the plus icon in the top left hand corner, and then you can choose which type of post you want to create. So you've got your posts, you've got your stories, you've got your story highlights, you've got your IGTV, you've got your Reels, and now you've got guides. So if you click on guide, and then you've got three options: places, products and posts. So places, if we click on places, okay, and then what you can do here is you can create posts using geotags. So say we wanted to create a guide to Worthing Beach, we click on Worthing Beach and it will bring up all the posts that have got Worthing Beach geotagged. What you do is you choose the first one that you want to use, so say it's this one, select it, next, and then it will start to create your guide. Now you can add a title to the guide, so let's put Worthing Beach. You can change the cover photo if you want to, so you can choose a different cover photo, one of your photos. So if you've got a specific photo you want to use as a cover, then you can choose your own. We'll keep this one for now. You can write a description of what the guide's about, so we just put, I don't know, Worthing Beach stuff. Okay, and then here's our first post, the post that we selected earlier on. Here's that post. You can write a little bit about this post, so exercise on Worthing Beach. Okay, that's that one. So, and then if you want to add another one to your guide, then you just click to add places again, go to Worthing Beach again, choose the next one you want. So this SUP border, paddle up surfing, then she'll now get added to that guide. And then again, you can write something about this, paddle boarding in Worthing. Okay, and so on and so on. You can, I think you can add up to, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can add up to 10 different pictures at the moment. What you can do is choose multiple pictures for a subsection. So you can go to Worthing Beach and say you want to choose, say we're doing food, so we want to choose multiple food pictures. So we choose this one, and this one. Go to done. And then what it will do is it will add the pictures that you can scroll. So you can just put Worthing Beach food. And then in the description, food from Worthing Beach. So we've got a Worthing Beach guide. We've got 3 different posts on there, and this post at the bottom has got 3 different pictures or posts that if you click on the post, it will take you straight to that post, which is great. So click on this post and it will take you to the original post, and the same with this one, it will take you to the original post. So you're basically sending people to other people's posts, which is great for interaction on your Instagram account. So now we've got our guide ready, just go to next, and then we click share, and then that would share the guide into your guide section of your profile. I'm not going to do it with this one, but I'll show you with one that I've already done what you do after you've got it in your profile. Okay, so what's great with that one as well is if you geotag your posts correctly, so I geotag most of my posts with Worthing or Worthing Beach or Goring or wherever the post is featuring, then other people can tag you in their guides. So they can find you through geotagging and then tag you in their guides. and then you get more interaction that way. So I think this is going to be another great way of interacting with other people's posts and them interacting with you and sharing your stuff. People can just find you through your geotags now and then share you in one of their guides, which is fab. So if we go to guide again, and then if we go to products, you can share yours or other small businesses, people's products, which is great. So say I want to do a guide on cameras, do a lot of film work, so I would just type camera into my search, and then it would give me a list of accounts that have cameras or camera gear in their product stores. Let's go to Mirrorless Geek, see what they've got. Okay, so they sell a lot of LUTs. So for the sake of this, let's say I was doing a guide on LUTs. So I could choose this one, so choose this LUT pack. These are all the posts to do with that LUT pack, so let's choose that. Next. Okay, and now it's added the LUT to the guide. And again, you can change the title. So you could change the title to LUTs. You could change the description here, write a bit about the product so that people know what you're talking about. If people click on it, it will send them straight to the product to view on their website and buy from their website. So it's a great way of sending sales to accounts that you like, interact with, and vice versa. They can send people your way in the same way. So we'll see how these guides go, but you can see how they can really drive sales for small businesses, so it's quite exciting. So you can see how the product part of this would work. Okay, so let's discard that. Okay, and then we're going to the final one, which is probably the one that most of us are going to use more often than not, and it's probably the one that's going to be the most useful to us, and it's just called posts. The great thing about this is Instagram is very now, so you may have old posts that was amongst your best work, but it's sort of disappeared to the bottom of the pile. This is a great way of bringing those old posts that people don't really see on your grid anymore back to life and back into the public arena. Okay, so let's go to guide posts. Let's say I want to do a guide on my favourite weddings, so I'll find one of my old favourite weddings. That one was a good one. We'll go to next, and we'll add a title, favourite weddings. Sorry, that's my boiler making that noise. You just have to bear with it, unfortunately. Okay, so favourite weddings. So we'll add a title, Charlie and Simone. Then obviously you would add the description about the wedding itself. So you can say what the guide's about. Here's a guide to my favourite weddings, or maybe you could have autumn weddings or boho weddings. You can have a guide to specific types of weddings. I mean, you know, the scope for this is limitless pretty much. Charlie and Simone, add another one. Let's find another post. Find an older one. Okay, let's add that one. Lewis and Victoria. Okay, and then again you'd write a description of the wedding itself, and then, you know, if people click on this, it just take them straight to the post. You're giving old posts a real sort of new lease of life, which is great. I think that's really good, because Instagram, like I say, is very now, and this is a way of getting old posts that are still great but have just disappeared to the bottom of the pile, getting them back up there in front of people's eyeballs. So that's how you create these guides. What you'll find now is there's a new tab for guides. Click on that. I've only got one at the moment. I was just experimenting earlier, but if you click in this, I've just got check out my most recent films. So it's my 3 most recent films. I haven't done any descriptions or anything yet, but as you can see, my 3 films are there. So if anyone browses through, they can see my 3 latest films. They're all here. They can click on them all, and then all you would do is share that to your stories just by going add guide to your story, send to your story, done. And now that guide will be in your stories. Great. And then people will find that guide, they'll go onto those 3 videos, play them, lots of interaction, all great, all good stuff. Within the post section of guides, you can also share other people's posts, which is great. But the only way that you can share other people's posts is if you've saved them. Now, as we all know, Instagram loves you to save people's videos. It's better than a like, it's better than a share. A save is the one that will hopefully trigger the algorithm for you. So saving other people's posts and then featuring them in Reels is a really nice gesture for them, and hopefully they'll do the same in return. And you can see how this may trigger the algorithm for all of us using guides. So yeah, you could do a guide on photographers and then just choose your 3 favourite photographers and do a guide on that. You see how this would all work to creating a really nice community amongst us creatives to get us all more clients on Instagram. So yeah, you'd share it to your stories, and then what you could do, you could share that story into a highlight. So you could then create a highlight, styled shoots that then links to the guide. You could make little mini blogs that are then in your highlight section in Instagram. So you can see that this might end up being a really powerful tool. So that's it for this one. It's relatively new. We don't know exactly how it's going to work yet. The need for hashtags and tagging people isn't really there in this one, I don't think. It's not really that sort of feature. It's more people finding it in your stories and finding posts via the guide. It's a great way of interacting with other creatives, them sharing your stuff, you sharing their stuff, them finding you through geotags. So I think this is a really good addition to Instagram. It's something quite unique to their platform at the moment, I think, being able to make your own mini vlogs that you can then share in your stories. So hope you found this video useful. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know if you've used Instagram guides already. If there's something I haven't told everyone that they need to know, we can all learn how to use it together. I'm trying to build a bit of a community here, so it's always good to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I'm releasing content on a Monday and Thursday, gear tech tutorials, reviews, social media stuff, all that kind of thing. So please do hit that notification bell so I can let you know when new content is released. I hope you found it useful. Definitely go on, make a few guides, see how it all works. I think you're going to like it, and I'll catch you in the next one.